A convenient way to control your music port system is through your computer or laptop. There is an icon up in the upper right hand corner that you can access by double clicking on it. It will then bring up the music port client and gives you much more convenience. You don't have to go up to a keypad to control everything. It also shows you a lot more than what can be seen on the keypad. It comes up, it shows us where we are. Right now, if we look in this box here, it says we are ready to control anything in the downstairs area, and the source for the downstairs area is on the music port. Now playing shows what we're playing. Right now we're playing an album. If we want to go and control one of the different zones, we click on the zone. We can see right now that the great room, the den, and the downstairs are all on, and you can simply turn them on and off by clicking on the icon. We'll turn it on, turn it off. If you want to go and control something in a specific area only, simply click on the word downstairs. It takes a second sometimes, and there we are with seeing what's there. If you want to change something, you can pick a specific album. So here you can bring up the albums and it lists all your albums. You can also pick by artists, and then you can scroll through looking for specific artists. Also genres. There's also playlists. You can pick up the playlists. Here's our Christian, Christmas, our easy listening, the Irish. On the second page we have some more. There's also the internet radio. Here's Pandora and then tuned in radio, that you can select them and listen to different choices. When you pick a playlist, for example, and put something in there, like let's say Christmas music, it will then put it in the queue. You can then edit the queue if you want to, take out songs. So right now it's starting to play some stuff. There's also sources. So right now we are in the downstairs. If we want to change the source for downstairs, independent of the rest of the house, we can then come into sources and say pick cable 1, which is the cable box in the main room. It will then switch everything, and it doesn't show any art or anything because we don't get metadata from the cable box. We can then see what's in another room. For example, the backyard. We could go in there, and by clicking on it we do turn it on, as well as start everything up with it's on the music server. The other thing is across the bottom here, if we're in, say, the downstairs, you have the master power that will turn everything on and off. We have play, skipping back and forth, so if you're listening to specific songs on the music port, for example, or the Pandora radio, you can use these buttons here. Here's your volume. You can, and a mute button. Here's the mute button. So if you need to answer the phone or something, but volume, you can turn it up or down. There is a slight delay before it kicks in. When you're in the music server, you have two more options. One is this shuffle, where if you pick that, it'll take all the songs that you're listening to and mix them up out of order. You also have a repeat button so that you can have it repeat the music over again. When you're in the music port, if you go to the internet radio and you go to Pandora, for example, and we'll come into Jim Brickman. Down here, you have the thumbs up, thumbs down. So you can save songs or get rid of them depending on whatever. Then there's also actions. If you go into the actions, you can then, from this action, you can create Pandora station from the song, different options that you can do, for example. And anytime you're someplace that you want to get out of, or right over here is a back, it'll take you back and you can back up. You can also go straight to now playing, which will take you to what you're listening to. And when you're done, you can then go to the zones and turn off whatever rooms you want to turn off. And then you can simply click the X to go close out the new port client.